I'm gonna do my week 6 NFL picks. Now, y'all can also do y'all picks and put y'all the games. You know, I'm picking all the games, so either you can pick certain games or whatever games you want to pick, and you know, put them in the comment section. We'll see who picked the most games, and we'll see who got a little knowledge on this NFL thing. I'm gonna take the Eagles over the Giants. I know the Giants are at home, but the Eagles are playing. The Eagles are a little ways from getting to where they. I'm not gonna say exactly where they were last year, but they just need to run the football a little bit more with a Jai, and have a little bit more you know, balance on offense, and I think they'll be okay. So I'm gonna take the Eagles over the Giants. Eagles. I'm writing this stuff down. Over the Giants. My next game is the Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. To me, this is a bad matchup for the Buccaneers, even though they got Jameis Winston back. But that's not their the quarterback was not their problem because Fitzpatrick played well when Jameis was out. He was 3-1 when Jameis was out. So their problem is offense. You see that Mitch Trubisky was able to come in and throw 6 touchdowns versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but that wasn't the only game that they struggled with. That they were struggling with putting up a lot of points against them before the Chicago game, and Atlanta Falcons got that rookie wide receiver. I think his name is Rick Riley, and they got we all know they got Julio Jones. They got pretty good running backs that I believe Coleman is coming back off an injury, or I think he played, and they got Freeman. So and they got you know, Matt Ryan, of course, and they're playing at home. They're playing in that dome, and like I said, the Falcons put up a lot of points at home. I'm gonna take the Falcons over Tampa. And surprisingly, the Falcons only got one win this year, man. I don't know what's up with the Falcons, man. But Cleveland Browns and the San Diego Chargers. I like the way Baker Mayfield is playing. I like the way that Cleveland defense is playing. Cleveland Browns they got talent. They always had talent on that defense the last couple of years. Now it's becoming to coming to fruition. So I like that defense. The Chargers are up and down. Chargers can put points on the board, but I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns at home. I'm gonna take Browns over Chargers. My next one is is the Colts versus the Jets. The Colts are on the road, and you know what I know. You know what I say about these dome teams going on the going outside. The Jets are playing pretty well, pretty good football, man. Defense is nice, stout defense. I don't think the Colts have enough balance. I don't think they have a running game. So I'm going to take the better defense. I'm going to take the Jets over Colts. Seattle Seahawks and the Raiders. The Raiders are horrific. They can't get anything going. They don't have enough weapons on offense. They don't have no defense to speak of. Seattle with Russell Wilson, you know, they're not dominant as they used to be on defense, especially. But I'm going with Seattle. I'm going with the Seahawks over Raiders. The Panthers and the Redskins. Now, seeing what's gonna happen today on Monday Night Football with the Redskins and the Saints, but the Redskins are 3-1, I believe, and the Panthers playing pretty good football. But man, it's hard. The Redskins got playing pretty good defense, but I think I'm gonna go with Cam Newton and the Panthers. I'm gonna go with the Panthers over uh, Redskins. Bills and the Texans. Texans won a big game versus Cowboys. The Bills, not particularly that fond of the Bills, even though they were able to go to Minnesota and blow Minnesota out at Minnesota. But I'm going to go with Deshaun Watson and Houston Texans. I'm going to go with Texans over Bills. Bills got a pretty good young quarterback, but he got no weapons around him. Cardinals and the Vikings. Vikings at home. Vikings just won a big game versus the Eagles on the road. Maybe the Vikings, maybe that can catapult the Vikings to getting their season back on track. Cardinals got a young quarterback in Rosen, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Cardinals got a pretty good defense and they got a pretty good running back, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings over Cardinals. Steelers and Bengals. Interesting game, rivalry game, but the Bengals never able to beat the Steelers. But I'm gonna take the Bengals at home. So the Bengals at home, I'm gonna take the Bengals because Steelers are up and down over Steelers. My Chicago Bears and the Dolphins, that's a no-brainer. I'm taking the Bears. That defense is off the chain, and Mr. Trubisky is playing, well enough not to lose games so far. But he made some plays, and much props to Mr. Trubisky in the game versus Tampa Bay. But I'm going to take the Bears over the Dolphins. Bears on the road. Rams and the Broncos. Broncos play very well at Mile High Stadium. That air up there can get guys tired. The Rams like to be in a track meet. You know what? I'm going to take the Broncos. And Mile High over Rams. And that high-powered offense led by Jared Goff and Todd Gurley. The Rams and Titans. The Rams got a bad taste in their mouth from losing to the Browns. I'm going to take the Ravens, man. I'm going to take the Ravens. Take the Ravens over Titans. And then Mariota. Jaguars and the Cowboys. This is not. It's going to be an interesting game because the Cowboys are at home, but the Jaguars bring the best statistical defense in the league. They're good against the run, and all the Cowboys got is Ezekiel Elliott. Because Dak Prescott is not playing that well. He doesn't have enough skilled players on the outside to make plays, nor a tight end. So I'm gonna go with the Jaguars to beat the Cowboys at home. Jaguars over Cowboys. The Chiefs and the Patriots. This is a good game. Last year, the Chiefs was able to blow the Patriots out. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots love to get revenge on people, but I don't. I'm gonna take the Patriots at home. Patriots are always a good bet at home, man. But anybody can beat them. It's the Chiefs, but usually the Patriots are good at taking away your best weapon, and their best weapon is Patrick Mahomes. Can they take away Patrick Mahomes? If they do, they can contain them, they win the game. 49ers and the Packers, it's a no-brainer. 49ers don't have anybody. Their quarterback, Garoppolo, is out for the season. I'm taking the Packers. Even though I'm a Bears fan, I don't like the Packers. Taking them over the 49ers. I got to go with my head. So, yes, that's my picks, man. Let me know what y'all picks are, man. Put them in the comment section. I'm out.